you just recently went to Hawaii.
I did.
You went to Kauai, right?
I went to Kauai.
Yeah, because I was there in October. And so I saw a bunch of your pictures and I was like, I was there. I didn't look as good as you did in those photos, but looks like you had a great time.
Thank you. I did. It's my favorite island.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've only been to 2. I've been to Maui and Kauai. But
Same,
so,
actually. I've only been to 2 too, and it is also my favorite island.
I want to go to Oahu. Oahu looks like it would be a lot of fun too.
What are some of your favorite places to go, to visit? Like, what's been your favorite place?
I'd say Kauai has been my favorite place. Costa Rica was my favorite place. This is hard. So I really like national parks. So I went to Sedona recently.
Oh, yeah?
I loved it there.
I love
Sedona.
Beautiful.
Alaska. I went to Alaska and I had a really great time there.
Yeah.
Just the wildlife. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
I went bear viewing.
How does that work?
So they fly you on a charter plane to an island not far away. I think it's called Katmai Island, and there's a bunch of coastal grizzly bears on the island, and they're on this plateau, and they take you on a tour. And the way the bears are used to people being around them, like they've been doing these tours for years, so these bears have seen these tour groups come in, their entire lives. So they've accepted us as part of their ecosystem. And they're also like, there's plentiful food on the island for them. So they're not aggressive bears. And they take you, and we behave in very predictable manners. And so you can just walk around. And at one point, like I looked into the distance and I counted like 20 grizzly bears in the distance. It's crazy.
How close do you get to them?
I was pretty close. I was about 15 feet away from my mom and her cubs at one point, and we like sat down as a group and watched them for about an hour and a half.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's really surreal. I didn't feel like I was in danger at the time.
Do they come like with protection at all?
No.
So that no one has bear spray or anything?
I mean, I'm sure they have bear spray. We didn't bring anything though.
Right, but like you have tour guides, right?
Yes.
They don't just like let you loose.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the tour guides, and we're not able to like be, like I said, we're not able to like get up or move away from the group or talk loudly. None of that. It's very predictable as to not bother them, so we can observe them.
That's awesome. After the show, I'm going to ask you for more details on that, because my boyfriend's always wanted to go to Alaska. Like, he's a big outdoorsman.
Yes, he would love Alaska.
And something like that, he would be really into.
I think that's one of the coolest things I've ever done.
Yeah. We went for his birthday once. I took him to a wolf sanctuary, and it was the most hilarious experience I've ever had. Not because of the wolves, but the woman who ran it was batshit crazy.
Uh-oh.
It was so bizarre. Like, so she started off the whole thing like, being super strict about how you behave around the wolves, and you can't like go in the cages with the wolves, and you can't like stick your fingers through. All this stuff makes sense to me, right?
Yeah, of course.
But then so I paid for a private tour, so just the two of us, and and my boyfriend's like really good, like with people, like he's got wonderful manners, he's very charming, and like people love him, especially like crazy people. And she just loved him. So she took us into this wolf enclosure inside with her, which was fine. And then someone showed up to give her like a certificate of an award for something. So she got really excited. So she left us in the enclosure by ourselves and went to go get whatever the fuck this certificate was.
Oh my God.
And just left us in the enclosure with the wolves, and they were just circling.
Oh my God.
Just watching us. And like, I honestly didn't feel in danger. Like, you could tell like these were not aggressive wolves.
Yeah, they've been used to people.
Yeah, but it was surreal. And we were just like, and this of course went against everything that she like talked about. So clearly like she doesn't really stick to the rules. And then she went on to tell us about like the Illuminati Bible and how like they were after her. And I mean, she had like 18 adopted children, and like a bunch of them.
I don't think that's possible.
No, I don't think she officially adopted any of them. She was crazy, but like hilarious. It was so funny. It was just great because the experience was about the people who ran the wolf sanctuary, not actually about the wolves. It was nuts.
Yeah, it sounds pretty cool.
So like experiences like that are, what I think make like the best gifts. So
Yeah, I
So
agree.
you have not actually really been shooting that much anymore, like professionally, right? So what are you up to these days?
Well, I live a little ways away, still in California. But I'm kind of isolated, and to be honest, I hang out at home a lot, and so
You've always been that way, though.
Yes.
I remember when I first met you, you were very like, you're like, I like to get up early. I like to do yoga. Like you were so chill.
Yeah, thank you. So basically, I've been doing Pilates every day. I've been trying to really focus on my health and fitness, eating really well, and trying not to be stressed out, enjoying home. I have 4 dogs. Like I've acquired 3 dogs in like the last 6 months.
Aww.
But I love them. They're my family, and so since I'm at home all the time, like it's just wonderful having them there.
Yeah.
And I've been streaming on Twitch, which I really enjoy. I've always been a bit of a nerd. And so I thought, it originally started because I was playing video games anyway, and I was thinking, instead of just wasting this time, I could do something productive with it. I can, make a little bit of income. And then Twitch turned out to be this whole bigger thing that I didn't expect. And I really...
People pay to watch you play. Is that how it works?
Yeah, yes. But crazy. It could be anything. Like you can do podcasts on Twitch. A lot of people do it, just chatting. ASMR, people paint on there, they draw. It's really whatever you want. You're the content creator.
Pay to watch you do this stuff.
Yes. But what I like about it is I have my chat room and I'm interacting with them the whole time. So it's really cool to interact with people on a personal basis, which I haven't done my entire career. And then I have moderators in the chat, so there's no bullshit. There's no one in there like trolling me or anything like that. So I'm literally just talking to people who are super cool, who are fans of me, who want to compliment me, who want to help me in the game. And, it's just chilling and playing video games. It's very enjoyable.
Wow.